Good evening. It's Thursday. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. We are going to talk about something important. Tonight, we get into some things that most people won't tell you about moving abroad. A lot of people are microwaving moving abroad as if it's just another move. It's just another situation where you're packing up and moving to another place. And depending on who you are, for some, maybe you haven't left the city that you're from. Maybe you've expanded a little bit more and you've left going around a state, but you haven't left the state. Some of you guys have traveled, but may have only traveled into certain parts of the United States. In your travels, have you seen that things were a little bit different depending on where you went? People's language, what they said, what they ate, um, maybe even values were different. And we're just talking interstate travel. But so many of you guys don't realize that that isn't this. So before we get too far into it, for all of those that are new here, my name is RJ. I am here in Medellín, Colombia. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I moved from South Florida 2 years ago. I have been traveling to Colombia since 2017 and bringing people. I am a full travel agent, all of those fun things, but we really do our best, one, to tap in with the community that looks like us, to give us the opportunity to see people like you actually doing it, and also providing opportunities for you to do it too. But we also take a look at, you know, I would say the man behind the curtain. So many things are going on right now where um, people are searching for information for somebody that knows what they're talking about as far as moving abroad. So many of us don't know what the first step is. And yesterday, if you were here, or if you weren't here, that's perfectly fine. All of the conversations are on Black Expat Life in Colombia YouTube channel, so you guys can go there, check that out. However, tonight's conversation, one of the things that we talk about is what you have to do when it comes down to decluttering your life before you move abroad. You might say, my life isn't cluttered. What do you mean? I know your life is cluttered. One, you're an American. Two, you are in a scenario where I guarantee you the last time that you moved, you were in a scenario where you said, when did I get all this stuff? You know how you have to pack up everything from your apartment or your house and move out, clean up as if you were never there. And you had to get every little thing, little itty bitty thing. Where did I get this from? Do you remember that? Yeah. So you got a lot of stuff. America came out with a show called Hoarders to make Americans feel better about all of the stuff that they have. Because clearly I'm not that bad. Well, you are. But it's okay. It's okay because that is the program. The program in America is a capitalism program and everybody's selling something. You need to have this. We just went through President's Day and they gave everybody, there was a President's Day sale. You guys remember that? Did you guys get out and spend money for your favorite president? There's a reason to buy something all of the time in the United States. Countless reasons they give you. And the thought process is with the things that you're buying is when I get them, my life, my quality of life, my happiness with myself, the things around me, it's going to get better. It's going to increase. But has it? Maybe the temporary feeling of, my dad calls it retail therapy. Oh, I'm going to go do some retail therapy, RJ. I had a rough week. Going to go do some retail therapy. I'm going to go and buy some things. I'm going to buy some stuff. It's going to make me feel as if the week that I went through, it was I can good get up and do another week or another day. How has that worked out? Do you consistently find yourself having more retail therapy days as the inundation of the craziness? You're constantly inundated with craziness that is on the American news cycle. So many of you guys have actually turned off the news. You turned off the news. You limit your time on the internet. That doesn't even mean that you're increasing the amount of human interactions that you're having. You're just getting away from technology, the things that are on the TV that are burdening you, that are positioning you and causing you to put yourself back into a scenario where stuff and things is your way out. But that hasn't worked. Hasn't. I mean, I knew that so many would be at a crossroads going into the new presidency, no matter who happened to win. You guys might just not have liked it anyway. So I had to start thinking about some real things, and I had to go and put myself in a position to be honest with myself and be vulnerable with you guys because I'm on the internet. I see the people talking. Most of them are giving you guys this microwave stuff. This microwave stuff, here's a 1 minute reel where you can get all the information, but it's really just a lead in to go buy something, sign up for something. Now, money makes the world go round. You do need money to do things. I say that though, because I do see so many people in a scenario where they need somebody and they're like, hey, I'm willing to pay. But is it actually valuable? Because you guys are in a scenario where you're looking to leave and nobody is going to tell you. The same way that there's no passport class, there's no taxes, when you go from a child to adult, there's no how to leave America. And not only just how to leave America, but how to do it the right way, because you guys don't even know. You are positioned with privilege that you can't cash in on unless you actually leave America. How do you operate when you get there? Because you got to realize that in America, so much of your life has actually been put on a value of what you can buy. What is retail therapy? Retail therapy, that is what somebody asked in the chats, what's retail therapy? You must have missed that. Retail therapy is what people do when they are depressed with what is going on in the world. So they go to the mall and they go on Amazon, Shein, whatever the case is, and they buy something. They buy something, and that is supposed to fix the problem that they had. That retail therapy is a lot of reasons why you have so many stuff and things. And I get into the honesty behind it because I was a person with a lot of stuff and things. I had the car that I always wanted. Literally, I had the car that I had on my screensaver all of college. I bought that car and then got the next car after that. I had the car that I wanted. I had all the clothes. I was big on shoes and stuff. So I was buying sneakers all the time. I had probably 60 pairs of sneakers. Jeans, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, fashion accessories. You guys like fall fashion, right? You know what fall fashion is. I had it all. But nobody prepared me. Nobody prepared me for a couple of things when it came to me moving abroad. Because when you move abroad, you're at a crossroads where you're saying, I'm willing to choose. I'm willing to make a left or a right down this path. But the thing with the crossroads is you can't take all of this stuff with you. Imagine right now, wherever it is that you are, in your house, wherever it is, you got to go look at your stuff when you get home if you're not home. But imagine you had to go and put yourself in a scenario where you had to get all of your bags and all of your stuff, down to 3 check bags. So let's call it 150 pounds of clothes and accessories in a carry-on. And you might say, that's a lot of clothes. That's a lot of stuff. Go try it. that is going to take a lot out of you, because here's the thing. We exchange our time. We exchange time for money. We exchange time at a job. They give us money. Then we take that money and we buy necessities, and we also buy stuff and things. You guys buy, you need a house, you need a car, you need certain things to make certain that you're adult, you're a human, you got a place to live, a bed, and so many people are even faced with the United States of working for somebody for 40 hours and still not being able to have any of the basic stuff. But that is a different conversation. What we're talking about tonight is just you saying, okay, you go look and you look around all that stuff that you have and go say, all right, bald dude told me to go down to 3 bags, check bags, and a 1 carry-on. How much of a problem are you going to have fitting your entire life in the 3 check bags and 1 carry-on? Never mind the clothes, right? Shout out to Mr. Kunkel. Mr. Kunkel was I went to a Christian high school, graduated from there. Mr. Kunkel was my Bible teacher. And I always remember Mr. Kunkel, we were in class, and he said, if you were in a fire and you needed to run out, what would you take? So many of us, because he was a Bible teacher, was like, you're going to get your Bible. That's the right answer. It's like, nah, I can get another Bible. But what about the sentimental things that you have? Pictures. You can't recreate pictures. What pictures do you even take when you move abroad? See, I'm not here to sell you on some dream that everything is going to be fixed when you move abroad. And this move abroad thing is the easiest thing that you're going to do. No, I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling you what it is that I went through, because I had all of the stuff and things that I thought that I was needing. And I was continuously being on a trajectory of buying more stuff and buying more things, because I always needed to get that feeling back. Releasing the endorphins of a new outfit, an upgraded car. This was where the value was being put in my life, because it couldn't have been put anywhere else, because I was trading so much time to afford these things. Yet faced and going down the path, sitting at the crossroads and saying, okay, RJ, you got to go. You got to leave. You got to go down this path. You need to sit down and figure out with yourself, what are you going to take? Well, I don't own a pair of all black shoes. I don't own a pair of all white shoes. I got cheetah print. This got pink in it. This got green. This got blue. This got 2 different blues. I had so much excess stuff. And I sat there because I had to pack everything up, figure out what was going and what was leaving. So, you've been to a yard sale, you put your stuff in the yard sale scenario. So it's not like you've never downsized. But this downsizement is big, because you got to consider, I tell people all the time, listen, if we were in the United States and this was a different time, I would have a new outfit on every time you see me. You will not see me in the same outfit. But I tell you on this platform, and anybody that is in Colombia with me, hey, bro, I didn't bring all my stuff. I gave up so much of it. But you guys like to wear your clothes. So when we talk about decluttering your life before you move abroad, we're talking about 2 things right now. We're talking about physical things, but we're also talking about the thought process. There's a thought process that goes on with consumption. There's a thought process that goes on with, I need it and I need something new all the time to satisfy this feeling that I'm craving. America has sold us and made us believe that the feeling that we were craving will only be craved by more stuff, more things. Yet none of y'all are happy. Never mind your happiness. You've seen, you don't know them, but you've seen so many celebrities drugged out, drunk, rehab, can't sleep, got all the money in the world, but aren't happy. Yeah, we see that, consume it on TMZ and all these different places, yet still turn around and commit our lives to these things as if we're going to be different. We're going to be the ones that are different. Once we get all the money that we want, all the fame and all the fortune, it's going to be different for us because we're different. So when you're faced with the ability to leave and you look at these physical things that you've accumulated, you are going to be ashamed of yourself if you are in the right mindset. I realized that I was in a position, I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 this year, Lord willing, in August. I say that is because I was in a position to have possibly spent 30, 40 more years, and none of them I'm even guaranteed trading my life for accumulation of stuff and things. So when I sat and around all of this stuff and had to figure out what was coming, what I was getting rid of, what I could put in storage, I was ashamed of myself. See, I don't know about you guys, you know, I don't come from money. My family didn't grow up with money. My grandparents were the most humble people and didn't have a bunch of stuff and things. And somehow the privilege of their sacrifice got me to the point where I was actually thinking that stuff and things was honoring those who had came before me. Look at all this stuff that I got. Look at all these things that I've bought now. So-and-so could have never gotten a car like this. And we have gotten so far from the things that matter, and we have replaced it with trinkets. That's what all they are. Trinkets. Yeah, you need some shoes with no holes in them. You need clothes on your back. But you don't need a whole dead mink on your body. We have gotten so consumed with stuff and things, and people always want to name, you know, the people that have come before us that have said such profound things. Martin, I had a dream. Malcolm was saying we need to get together. So was Martin. Where is that thought process now? We're at a situation where you're faced with another crossroads, thinking, what is it do I do? Yet you are also situating yourself to trade your entire life for trinkets. You guys are probably old enough to remember throwback jerseys, right? How many hundreds of dollars was one throwback jersey? Imagine if you spent so much money and you had a throwback jersey for every day. That money you traded your time for. When's the last time you seen a throwback jersey in the wild? That new bag, it go out of fashion, but you gonna trade hundreds of hours at your job just to impress people that are in the same position. Most people, if you don't know, you say, oh, everybody's happy, everybody's doing fine, it's just me. No. Most people aren't honest with you. That's why I do this. Because you need to be able to see that somebody that you think, oh, no, we are all going through something. If you're a human, you're going through something. But so many of us forget the humanity and us being humans on this earth together, that we would act as if everything is fine just to save face. In reality, if we say, hey, brother, no, I'm not fine. He's like, okay, so it's not me. It's not just me. I'm not the only one thinking like this. But so many of us put a face on with this facade because American dream, we're all just trying to get it. What happens when you get it? Is that the end all be all? So this decluttering your life thing, yes, it is physical things. They're physical things. Yes, you need to get rid of all that stuff that you thought was, you fall fashion people. Yep. Your time is done. Seriously. Because if you are the type of person that doesn't think that you need to declutter your life and get down to, you don't have to be a minimalist, but you do not need to have all of that stuff that you have. And if you think that you do and you want to take it and move abroad with you, you are better off staying exactly where you are, on that couch, in that city, in that country, with the orange person in charge. Stay there. Because the non-physical part about decluttering your life before you move abroad actually comes down to this. You can get rid of physical things. Yes, you can. But one of the greatest things my dad told me, especially as a person that travels, is that you take you wherever you go. So if you ain't got no sense in your head in America, what thinks that the cure is coming on the other side of TSA? Why would you think that? Seriously. You need to think more like an adult and not like a child with many years on this earth. So many of you guys are children with many years on this earth and not have made it to adulthood yet. You're not even thinking like a fully grown adult. You've already traded all your time and stuff, your time away for stuff and things, but you think that you're going to go pack up and take America with you. Now, yes, you might take some things. I got some American hot sauce with me. I got some American salad dressings. Yeah, I got a couple of things. But the mindset of America, the thing that is actually making you want to leave, why would you take it there with you, wherever it is that you go? So many locals are pissed off because not just Americans, people from all over the world are coming to their countries because they're like, oh, it's just really cheap here. So this is just going to be this. And I'll pay $2,000 for an apartment because I'm paying $5,000 in California, Miami, and New York. Not realizing that the price is a quarter of that. But you wanted to take America with you and don't understand why people looking at you crazy when you get here. So all my local Colombians that happen to be on here, yes, I am here in Colombia. However, this opportunity and these conversations are designed to face the inevitable directly with specific information. We, as far as we people in the world, anybody of any country, they can't stop anyone else from coming there. However, you would hope and pray that they were educated before they got off their couch, before they ever went into the terminal in their country and took and got their passport stamp when they came to your country, that somebody told them to come correctly. So many of you guys have never understood this. And I'm talking to people that look like me. We say, yo, you know what? I've been marginalized. I've been beaten down by the cops. They done put me in a whole bunch of situations in the United States for just how I look. American privilege? I don't have no American privilege. It's a privilege that you don't get to cash in on until you leave. Because when you get abroad, they don't be like, oh, that's a black guy. No, they'll be like, you're American. They'll start asking you stuff about things that ain't got nothing to do with you. And you don't even know that. So these conversations are designed to wake you up and say, hey, bro, yes, you're going to realize that you've been lied to. The only good thing is you didn't spend the last 30, 40 years of your life, Lord willing, none of us guaranteed, trading your time for stuff and things. So when you get to 70 years old, 75, 80, and you're on your deathbed and you say, yes, I remember those stuff and things. Can you bring it to me? No, you said, oh man, I went and saw the world. So good for you. But you also have to really consider that what you think is not reality. And I'm going to call some of y'all out. Obviously, I have no idea who is watching, but I'm going to call some of y'all out because you guys don't think you have American privilege. And I'm going to point it out to you and you're going to say, that's not American privilege. That's just like nice things. You guys like to wear your bank accounts on your bodies. It doesn't matter about most of you guys, definitely like Americans. They love to wear their bank accounts on their bodies. This is a Richard Mille. This is a Rolex, Cuban Link. This is Gucci, Dior, Chrome Hearts, Amiri. You guys save up for these things. Bags, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior. You guys get the bags, get the shoes, get the hat, get the shirt, get the pants, get the little keychain, $300 keychain. You say, oh, you just hating. You ain't never had no money. So y'all don't even know who y'all talking to. I've had all of these things. I've never really bought designer because I never wanted designer. It was never my thing. But I know it's so many of you guys' things. But the thought process of wearing your bank account on your body is a super American thought process. When you look at, I'm not talking about Dubai and places where they got, oh, I bought my license plate for one. I'm talking about a lot of these places that you guys are looking to move. Yes, there are uber rich people there and here. I'm not saying that. But I've seen even the rich people run into a scenario where they not about to trade. They not about to miss time out with their friends and their family to go chase some money. Y'all will. Because enough, it's another dad one. Enough is never enough. Bigger and better. They put two daggone what you call them? I was somebody commented the other day because I was talking about the Baconator. The Baconator got 6 patties, 18 slabs of daggone bacon on it, and it's just like America is it's just never enough. Is it enough now? Look at what y'all going through. Is it enough? Why, if you are looking to leave, would you consider taking that place with you? Maybe the values that you have there in the United States, maybe it's time for you to relook at them. Because I did. I had to relook at what my values were. I had to look at time again and say, what can I do with more time? Even in the start of this year, committed to going out more because I'm working. I always work a lot. That's, I tell people say, oh, well, when I move abroad, it's all going to be fixed. Most of you guys are going to move abroad and still have American jobs. Ding, 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 ding. I still have to work on American schedules and things of that nature. Trust me, when I make it and be like, I don't got to worry about American schedules, I'm on my own time and everything, I'll make sure to tell y'all. So I'm not talking from this elitist perspective. Oh, you don't know what we got to go through in America, dealing with jobs and everything else. Like, I see it. But I'm telling you, there's an opportunity to realize that America is selling you a dream that you never will be able to cash in on. The dream is to keep you going into, I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it. Look around. Like I said, I don't know who's on here, but I guarantee you, at least one of y'all family don't get together as much as they used to. Your friends are overworked. They got kids and they got to take care of them. So the last time you seen your friends, everybody just trying to keep their check engine light off. What if, hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, American. What if you were positioned in a way where your friends and your family, what's up, Jeremy? Your friends and your family had the ability to enjoy each other, spend time with each other. Look into a scenario where things from the yesteryear, family cookouts, block parties, depending on where you are, these might be familiar, they might be unfamiliar, but these are things that we don't see with as much frequency. People got to work. Back in the day, used to pull up with a cookout. They say, what do I need to bring? They say, man, just bring a chair, man. Bring whatever you drink, man. I ain't tripping. Because you know why? Food wasn't going to cost you $100 a bag. Somebody say, man, I love my friends and my family, man. We just wanted to be around and spending time with each other, fellowship, commune with each other. Now, either the cookout don't happen or you got to bring, you like hot dogs? Listen, I got these dollar store, Family Dollar hot dogs. You want some all beef franks, you have to bring them yourself. Price of the cookout done went up. We've gotten so far. Now, you can't all move abroad. I understand that. But the ones that are, realize you guys are chasing an American dream that you are going to be rudely awakened with when you go down to 3 bags and 1 carry-on. You're going to say, ooh, that bald dude might have been onto something. I feel overwhelmed with what it is that I can take. because I can't take it all, but I need this. But then what if they see me in the same outfit multiple times? Then what will they say about me? Where is that thought process guiding you? But the biggest thing, and I will bring that up, is your etiquette. Because once you get past that physical thing, you got to realize that you're looking to leave America. So you bringing all those American traits that you guys love to scatter around the world as if people are just dying. Oh my gosh, it's an American in my presence. I'm so happy. Like no one loves an American like an American does. Seriously, I'm an American. I know it. People like the great outdoors, am I right? Built for tough. That is the thought process that we've been given. And I'll tell you, when you get out, you're going to realize that a lot of what America told you was going on that was normal was not. A lot of what America told you that value should be placed in, it should not have. What do you do with your newfound knowledge? You should feel a lot lighter because you have a lot more stuff. You had to get rid of a lot of anchors that you had. You had to go sell your car, give up your car, go move out of your, break your lease. So many of you guys don't even realize how crazy it is because you probably didn't prepare, probably re-signed a lease, and now looking at the news every 5 minutes ago, am I going to make it to June? I might have to get out of this. It's no damn way. Y'all might not even have a job in June based off of the every time I turn around, he done laid more folks off. And it's not just government people. There are corporate jobs that are starting to lay people off now. Big names. I think Southwest just got rid of 1,700 people. Never mind you guys are going to have to really sit down with yourself. Sit down with yourself. Are you going to stick it out? Can you stick it out? Even if you're not looking to move, some of these things that we're talking about here tonight, they are okay for you to consider. Hey, I might not be looking to move, but you write about all that stuff and those things that I got. You write about all those things that you're saying, bro, how much of that stuff can I keep? If I keep going in this clip, am I just going to keep buying a bigger house or keep spending money? And then when I die, I'll just donate it all. Like, is that where you are with stuff and things in your life? Because hopefully this conversation, regardless of moving abroad or not, gave you a little pause for your cause. Made you say, can I continue buying stuff and things as if that is going to be my solve for happiness? We just went through Valentine's Day. You guys might have bought jewelry and cars and bags and stuff that was supposed to make it all make sense. Did that not happen a month and a half before at Christmas time? There's always a reason to buy something. We're in March, going into March. St. Patty's Day sale. Oh, yes. All you Irish lovers, you guys are going to go buy some things for the St. Patrick's Day sale. Go spend money. Bars are going to be chock full of people toasting to a life that they actually hate. Please, guys, please do yourself a favor. You're not doing me any favors. All I'm doing is doing you guys a favor by sharing some truth, sharing the information that is behind the wizard's curtain, because they don't want you to be aware of it. Everybody's looking to sell you something. The only thing you should be buying right now is things that are going to improve your quality of life. A new shirt doesn't, unless you're shirtless. It doesn't. New bags, unless you're bagless. It doesn't. Experience life. Experience life. So if you can't move, please do yourself a favor and don't say, oh, well, no, it's really difficult. No. Do yourself a favor. One, please go to Airbnb experiences. They make them real cheap. They were like $15 a person for stuff. Go do something in your city you have never done. That is going to be better than buying those new pair of heels that you just wanted, that you were just, oh, it's going to make me feel good. Nope, that's just going to keep happening. Chase experience. If you're going to chase the feeling of anything, chase experience in the experience of doing things. Because once you get an opportunity to go give it all up, you are going to realize the stuff and things that you have in your possession aren't worth what it is that you traded for. And then when you do go and happen to move abroad, you're going to realize that there are people without half of the stuff and things that you have that are actually living life better than you. Is the time now? Only you can tell. We do these every Thursday. We do this opportunity Monday through Friday. We give you guys opportunity. One, tap in with us. Get some real information. Get some real conversation about not only what steps you need to take to move if you're looking to move, but have a conversation with you that most people won't let you in on that you're going to go through. They just want your money. So many people are going to take advantage of the pain that you're in and say, I got something for you to buy. Come down this little alleyway. People will say, buy this ebook. Spend 48 hours in the country, and they be like, buy this ebook because I know what to do. People will go and travel and say, hey, I'm relocation. I know exactly what it is that you need. I don't even live here, but I got what you need. There's a woman that was on Facebook. Not shout out to her. She's on Facebook, and I think it got exposed. She was like running around in a bunch of chats and scamming people all over the continent of Africa. And like, I kept seeing her post, and it's like, come to Ghana, it's $400. But the comments are off. I'm like, what is this? Oh, she's wanting to take somebody's money that is in pain and needs to change the prescription of their life that is America. And there are so many people. That's why I say take heed to this. Trust me. You guys can see I think I saw today we're up to 72 videos. Nobody would take this much time not asking you for one red cent other than to wake up and look around you. If you're looking to move abroad, please come join the community. If you're looking to stay, be a part of the community that is there. Nobody is willing here trying to sell you anything besides education, inspiration. We want to get you guys the opportunity to give you what we did not have. And by we, I mean so many other expats that have moved abroad years before you guys are at this crossroads faced with what it is that you're faced with. We want to make certain that you guys don't run into the pitfalls that we've seen so many or we have fallen in ourselves. So take this time to do your research. This great channel. There are plenty of others that may be giving specific information. Not sure how many are having actual real conversations with you. I'm just being honest with you because I have to be vulnerable with you to tell you what most people won't tell you. You might shed a tear in all this stuff that you're going through. You might shed a tear of joy though and saying, you almost got me. You almost had me trade my entire life for stuff. So as hard it is for me to give all this stuff up that I'm sitting around with, it's going to be a lot easier for me to live my life now, knowing what it is that I know. So let me ask you guys, do you feel as if you now know what America lied to you about? Do you understand why it is that I position it that way? Because everything is a purchase. Everything is a sale. They started Juneteenth and they said, hey guys, we're going to celebrate Juneteenth federally. Know what came with that? A sale. Nothing is safe anymore. Everything needs a reason for you to spend money. Hope you guys learned something tonight. Want to make certain you guys know where we are. If you guys are not on YouTube, we're on YouTube at Black Expat Life in Colombia. There you can see everything that it is that we have already discussed, the different topics, the people that we have had on. I've been on, brought expats on from Panama, Qatar, Ghana. Shout out to Drew, all of these guys, Will, Bintu. We've got our experts. Also, we've had conversations with experts in Colombia on short-term real estate, property investment, immigration law, what kind of visas are around, kids, parents with kids. We've had conversations with that as well. We do our best to continue to bring the resources, have the conversations that we need, stay on top of current events so we know what it is that you're going through and what you may need to hear. I ask you guys to go to that YouTube page, take a look. Please give me feedback, give me comments. Let me know what it is that you like, what it is that you may want to see more of. You guys are going to tell me if you don't like something. So I didn't say that because people definitely get on here and tell me what it is they think about me saying that leaving America. But that's okay. That is okay. I am not here for them. I'm here for you guys, the ones that need somebody that looks like you, somebody that is actually genuine, authentic, and wants to better be able to prepare you for what may be your next move, which may be out of the country. Want to make certain that you guys know we're also on the internet, moodtravelcolombia.com, 2 O's in mood, 2 O's in Colombia. Make sure you guys are going there. There are free resources. We have a test you can take. It's a free test. Narrow down where you may want to live at in Colombia. There's a bunch of cities here. Take a look at that. We also go on and we tell you guys what visas are available. So it's a bunch of free resources that are there. The only thing that is really, I think you have to pay for is our relocation tours. We get into tomorrow what our relocation tours are, why you need to go on one, what it entails. We also have some special information coming out about our relocation tours for those who may be living here in Colombia but don't have the expert information. I do my best to support you whether you're already here or looking to come. We give you guys this opportunity to make certain that you do not have the issues that some of us had moving abroad. I will tell you, if you are not the person that needs to hear this, please do your best at sharing this, subscribing, liking, commenting. That helps the algorithm get this in front of more people. I appreciate you guys, the time that it is you allowed me to speak to you. I see you guys on, jumping in, just saying hello. Thank you. We do this because we know that you guys need this, and our job is to continue to connect the community, both expats, people living in America, as well as us in the African diaspora. So until tomorrow, Friday, make sure we're on time tomorrow because I have a dinner to go out with a couple of friends. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the weekend. You, me, and R&B, please go to moodtravelclub.com, April 10th through the 14th. We will be live in Cartagena. We'll get you more information about that out this week. Tomorrow, it is live weekend passes, intercontinental hotel passes, very small few event-only passes for you, me, and R&B, as well as the Dreams Caravana. All of that information is also at moodtravelclub.com. Yes, we do it all. Relocation tours, group travel around the world. Your job is just to make certain that you tune in and tap in with what it is that you need, what it is that makes sense for you. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all jump in my DMs. Let me know if y'all need anything from me. I appreciate y'all as always, and I'll talk soon.